I'm Mir.
I'm Sophie.
Guys, we are here with House of Dragons, the Rogue Prince Season 1, Episode 2. Last episode, it got right into it, in my opinion. The dilemmas with the heir and who's going to be next is what I'm trying to say. They got straight into it with the first episode. Y'all went crazy on the first episode. Smash the like button like y'all usually do, and comment and subscribe to join us on the journey.
We have other completed series, Game of Thrones, if you want to watch that before you watch our House of Dragons, so don't forget to check that out. The link is in the description for a week early access for full-length movie and shows. And let's get right into it. And now her mom.
Oh.
Right, I was about to say, oh wow. I mean, that makes sense.
Right.
Get rid of it.
Right, why did, yeah. I kind of
Definitely different, yeah, I want to see it.
I kind of low-key want to watch it.
This is representing the blood that shed
The
to get
bloodline?
to the power.
Oh, the bloodline. House Targaryen, the bloodline.
But it's showing a lot of different ones. I don't know. I would say, like, I think it's just showing the overall blood that was shed for them to be in their position.
That too.
What
Huh?
the freak?
That's a person?
What is going on?
I
thought they was already dead.
Yeah.
The crown will compensate you for your ship and crew and make an offering to the men's family.
I don't want compensation. I want to seize the stepstones by force.
Oh, huh.
Yeah, see, but because he worried, because it's gonna get him first.
I'll caution you, Lord Corlys. A seat at the king's table does not make you his equal.
Yo, he needs to relax. Cause if in my opinion, Corlys is speaking facts right now.
Yeah.
His brother lollygagging, doing blah blah blah, but they got.
You have dragon riders, father.
Okay, she's showing some power.
She's showing that she's interested and she can actually rule one day. Because she's supposed to be heir one day. So.
I only meant that we should at least...
Perhaps there's some better use for the princess's talents, Your Grace.
Yeah, he's like too controlling.
Why don't you take the princess to see about the new King's Guard posting, Lord Commander? You should choose.
She don't want that stupid job. Like, you could choose the new freaking royal, what's nice guard.
But I feel like
whatever it's
also,
called.
I think it's also because she just...
The King's Guard.
She's a girl. I don't think they would want to take any advice from a girl either, sadly. Even though she's going to be the heir. Well, she is the heir.
You might thank him for his loyal service, Princess.
We thank you for your loyal service to the crown, sir.
He's giving Baelish.
Yo, Otto is giving Baelish.
Like, he's a hand, but he's like, I don't know.
I choose Sir Criston Cole.
Let's not be too hasty, Princess.
Just let her pick, you freaking manipulator.
My father should be defended by a man who's known real combat. Well, let us plan Sir Criston's investiture then.
Bro, you're the hand. Stop acting like the king already.
Yeah.
Jeez.
He's acting like, it's not, he don't even act like a hand, because instead of him just giving his suggestions, he's like too demanding.
Over 1,000 dragons, a navy large enough to span the seas of the world. The glory of old Valyria will never be seen again. 7 hills.
Dang.
I guess that was a sign of of it being true or not. Like,
Probably.
the dragon statue breaking. But what am I talking about? We know. Why am I keep forgetting this is in the past. We know what happens in the future.
You do not mention our talks to Rhaenyra, do you? I fear that she wouldn't understand them.
No, Your Grace.
Okay.
Yeah.
That kind of puts her in a worse position than she's already in, because she's doing that not even because she wants
because
to,
of Otto.
because of her dad's telling her to even comfort him. So the fact that is she telling her right now?
Your father loves you. He chose you for his heir. He didn't choose me, he spurned Daemon.
That was a good point she just made.
Yeah.
It's not about choosing her. He just couldn't choose his brother, so he had to choose her.
Right.
I feel like I'm gonna feel bad for Alicent soon.
Why, you think something's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Like what?
Because I think she's really helping out a lot of people. Rhaenyra and her dad and the king. She's trying to be nice and trying to give them advice. Like, because a part of her doing these things because she has to is also a part of her being herself. Because she seems like a nice person, but
And
I don't think she gets what she wants. If
Yeah,
that makes sense.
especially the way like she be mentioning how her mom died. Like she mentioned that. I mean, it's only been 2 episodes, but she mentioned it on different occasions to make me assume that really impacts her.
I want him to see me as more than his little girl. Mine own father does not know the language of girls either. When I wish to talk with him, I know that I must make the effort.
That's crazy.
Yo.
The difficult relationships that they both have with their dad.
But did you just peep what Alicent did? Like, she's such a good advisor. Already. She just said, you said when you gotta talk to your father, you have to put in the effort. She low-key just told Rhaenyra to go talk to her father. Like, that was tough. Without even spoiling anything.
At the moment, the crown is perceived as being vulnerable.
And a blind incursion in the Stepstones is the only way to demonstrate that we are not?
To elude a storm, you can either sail into it or around it. But you must never await its coming.
That was pretty deep. A nice line.
Join our families. Wed our daughter Lena. Unite the 2 great surviving Valyrian houses. You can show the realm that the crown's strongest days are ahead, not behind.
See.
I mean, he's being straightforward.
To strengthen your line and produce more heirs, you could not ask for a stronger match than Lena.
Oh, wow.
Like, because it gives off.
I mean, I was thinking about that, but not yet, only because it's like based off the show. Like,
Dang,
his wife
I wanted
just
to
died.
like them.
I mean, I don't think they are thinking realistically. It's not like what they're saying is bad.
I know.
It's just the reality of emotion is what's clouding the
You're right,
judgment.
and he did say I'm going to speak clearly before he said it, so.
Today at small council,
Paid no mind.
I thought I might have had some insight.
You're young.
But
You will learn.
I mean, dang. I mean, I feel like she's young, but she has to learn with experience. I feel like it's good for her to form, like, some type of, she's coming up with plans. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's good at even how young she is, she's doing that. Even if it's not the perfect
The
one.
maggots will remove the dead flesh and hopefully stop the
Ew,
advance
what
of the
is
rot.
that? Are those freaking maggots?
Because while you talking about Rhaenyra's trying to get ideas, he is cutting himself on the seats and is getting infected every time.
The Lady Lena. To combine the strength of our houses and demonstrate my reign's strongest days are ahead, not behind.
Lord Corlys has overreached, Your Grace.
No, not from him, please, no.
I do fear what Rhaenyra might think.
What does it matter, Your Grace? Her mother has passed. Her father must propagate the royal line.
Look at that, right? Like, look at the
Yeah.
stairs. Like, for series, you need to be more stern.
And to be compelled to replace her for duty's sake. You are the king, but I do not envy you.
Why even say that?
You do.
Him saying that kind of just made everything worse. Like, why would you say that?
Right, made it seem like he does envy him.
Right, it's suspicious.
Whatever. I don't believe anything that comes out of Otto's mouth. But anyway, Viserys, he needs to get like a cushion for the throne or something, because like he clearly not.
Right, but who is Lady Lyanna anyway? I hope it's not her.
Must be her.
Cause that's I don't like that.
Your Grace, it would be a great honor to join our houses as they were in Old Valyria. I would give you many children of pure Valyrian blood. so that we might strengthen the royal line and the realm.
I don't like that. She's a little kid. That's like very uncomfortable. That's yeah, no.
No comment.
Yeah, I ain't think she was that young.
No comment.
Lena is your daughter, Princess. Does it bother you?
Of course it does. But I understand the order of things. I'm not sure you do.
I mean, even if it is the order of things, it's very uncomfortable for me to conceptualize around.
His new wife will produce new heirs, and chances are better than not that one of those will be male. And when that boy comes of age and your father has passed, the men of the realm will expect him to be heir, not you.
I think she's jealous.
The queen that never was.
The queen that never was is jealous of Rhaenyra because she's the heir.
Here is the hard truth, which no one else has the heart to tell you.
What is it? Tell me.
Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
Okay, yeah, that is true.
Bro, it you know what? It sucks because I know like it's like a little bit of jealousy, but she is telling her the hard truth. Like she went through it. She's trying to help her out.
Because I think maybe she was realistically supposed to be queen, but because she was a woman, they picked her dad.
That's literally, huh?
They picked him.
Her cousin. Yes,
yeah.
That's literally what happened. Yes, in the beginning.
Lord Corlys Velaryon has offered the hand of his daughter, the Lady Lena.
A very strong match, Your Grace.
That is ridiculous. I really don't like this. That's like your daughter. She's younger than your daughter. Oh man, this is weird.
Oh man.
Right. Her it's like she has anxiety.
Because I think Otto's goal is to get Alicent to marry him.
I was saying that, but it's like I don't know.
But I don't think Alicent wants to do it. She's trying to be
like
nice
basically
to him.
she's supposed to end up having sex with him to get pregnant. Which
dang, that was very yes, that's the goal. That's the goal. But I was like, yes, the goal is to comfort him, give him gifts. But like as you can see under the table, she's really nervous about it. I don't think she wants to do it.
Oh yeah, of course not.
This is
but like what?
a very kind gesture, Alicent.
Her dad's name though, simply if she was to have an heir, you know.
Very kind.
She almost had him. I know. Stop.
I'm gonna stop it.
Right. Like 30 years old. 30 years apart.
Scorio Dromon Daemon Leitas.
Which egg did he take?
Right. Which one? Why does it matter?
Dromon hidrotso iles dariloros.
Dream Fires?
Daliloro belo matzombile idrepte enkono.
Oh!
Daemon is without limit. Let me go to Dragonstone.
He's gonna try to kill him. I feel like he's gonna try to kill him or something.
That was a very tense moment, guys. Wow. Daemon
but
definitely.
why is Daemon doing all this?
To get his attention, duh. Got his the egg that was supposed to be for his kid. Like, come on. It's all for his attention. He wants the attention. He feel like he deserved to be on the throne. It's just attention.
Will you see the king tonight?
If you wish it.
That was insane. Like, what? Will you see the king tonight? Like, huh?
Yeah, Otto, he on some bull crap. And also the way, too, like, he told the king to not go is making me feel like he's going to try to kill Daemon.
He's definitely going to try to kill Daemon. He's definitely going to try to make it seem like Daemon did something. He's going to try to kill him. 100%.
But then again, it's like, I don't know, because he didn't want his daughter being the heir either.
Who?
Otto.
He doesn't. It's not he wants his daughter to be it. Well, huh?
I said he don't like Daemon. We know that. I don't think he wanted the king to pick his own daughter to be the heir either.
Oh, you're saying Otto doesn't like Rhaenyra either?
Yeah, like he don't like her. He don't like the idea of her being the heir. So like once the king dies, she takes over. So I feel like he's really just doing his own thing. Like I feel like he counters.
What is the ultimate goal? Power.
I know, but like he counters everything the king says and said, no, we're gonna do this. You know? So I wonder if he's actually going to kill Daemon.
And leave Dragonstone by order of His Grace King Viserys.
Where is the king? I don't see him.
His Grace would never lower himself to entertain such a mummer's farce.
No, you told him not to come.
Right. Lying and everything.
Ah, yes, apologies. I couldn't recall.
Perhaps my prince recalls when I knocked him off his horse.
Right. Yeah, I remember that. You remember that?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Lady Mysaria is to be my wife.
This is an abomination. With every breath you soil your name, your house, and your brother's reign.
Yo, who are you?
And what of you, men of the City Watch? Aiding the prince in...
Otto, like, he has a reasoning for saying all this, but his you know what I'm saying, the
Like, what's caused, like, his
intention
intentions is wrong.
The intention of him saying it, I don't agree with, because I know what he's trying to do.
Even if it ends in the death of your unborn child and its mother.
Really tense, guys. I don't think that's what Daemon wants, though.
Don't tell me you're gonna burn him.
I mean, Daemon do got a dragon. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Can't just touch him easily.
But would he burn him right there?
I thought he was about to burn him.
Yeah, he better go find someone else to play with.
I have...
Wings
Who's
flapping.
that?
Another dragon.
Oh, Rhaenyra.
I ain't gonna lie, that looked like Daenerys at first for some reason. I don't know why.
But why is she pulling up?
I don't know, to see what's going on.
Take care not to startle Syrax, my lords. She's rather protective of me.
Okay.
I'm right here, Uncle. The object of your ire. The reason that you were disinherited. If you wish to be restored as heir, you'll need to kill me.
Oh, wow. I mean, she's not lying, though.
Daemon's not like that, guys. Come on. I can see through him. He's not like that.
He's not like that, but it also makes a point, too. Because if she's alive, there's really no point of him keep doing what he's doing. It's not going to change. Gave the egg back.
He gave her the egg. It's like a family argument. Like, oh, fine. Here's your egg.
Yeah, but it's weird, though.
Why? What Daemon did?
No, like, it's just weird. Because, like I said, she's the heir now. What's the point of Daemon doing what he's doing? There's no point. As long as she's alive,
Sophie, he's
right.
upset.
But what is that going to change? What is that going to make the king want to do? Make his circumstances better?
He wants some type of motion going on. He's upset. He doesn't like his position.
Okay, true. So you think he just need to level up?
He just needs something.
You announced that we were to be wed, and that I was with child. Your child.
Well, perhaps when we are wed, we can make that true.
Oh. Right. Duh. He lied. It just clicked in my head. Duh. Right, of course.
I have been sold this property more times than I care to count. Beginning in a homeland I can no longer recall. Most of my years have been spent living in terror.
All I'm gonna say is I don't want another Shay happening here. Like I don't dislike her.
I don't think it's the same thing.
It's just like you're in a dangerous position. You know, you're with this girl you're not supposed to be with.
Maybe you're right.
Usually
Maybe
doesn't end up well.
No, you're right. This is definitely giving like Tyrion and Shay.
And she has Targaryen blood. What's to mislike?
She is 12.
She will mature.
So he basically just told him to wait, which is ridiculous.
Right. I mean, that's not the opinion he wanted. Move on. Next person. So
basically.
If you truly want my unencumbered opinion,
I do.
Right. Can you just give it, please?
You should wed Laena Velaryon, Your Grace.
Alright, yeah. He
Sate Lord Corlys and fix him at your side, permanently as an ally.
He basically, yeah. I don't
such
like
a
it.
hard decision to make. Like, do they have to do anything? Can she just like?
What you mean? Her mom told her, she don't have to lay with him until she's 14.
Yeah, but still, even then, it's like
What you mean? The whole time too, they're trying to probably see if he can just end up having a son to make him heir, and not his daughter.
Like why? Like Rhaenyra, you know, let her try. You know, like jeez.
Your Grace.
She literally just got the egg back.
Yeah.
The Red Keeper's lost a warmth, and I dare say it will never recover.
It pleases me to hear you say this. To know that I'm not alone in my grief.
I wish I had known better what to say to you in the aftermath.
This is nice.
Yeah.
This is what they needed. And you want to know who did all this and put this all in their mind? Allison. It's like, no, I'm not gonna say it like that, but she definitely helped. You know, help both of them out. Come to this conversation right here.
I do not wish to make us estranged.
You are the king. And so your first duty is to the realm. Mother would have understood this. Just as I do.
Oh my goodness, his own daughter is telling him to just be like, listen, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, maybe it's gonna help him too. Like, even though, like, we know whoever he marries is never gonna replace his original wife, I think it's gonna still help him get through everything as he's still king. And I think that's the other reason why it's like he should remarry.
And I think Rhaenyra did listen to the queen, who never was, a little bit there.
Yeah.
She was.
I mean,
like,
it could be a whole.
What?
At the same time, so it could also be a whole bunch of manipulation, low key.
We'll see.
It could still be that.
I intend to marry.
No.
Yeah. Who?
The Lady Alicent Hightower.
Oh wow! I didn't think he was gonna say that.
This is an absurdity. My house is Valerian, the greatest power in the realm.
And I am your king.
Oh yeah, he kind of messed up.
So where is your?
Well, that's what Otto was doing.
Literally.
That's why he put her there, because, like I said, I feel like if he's gonna marry someone, he wants to feel comfortable, and she's been there comforting him throughout this time.
And she's older.
Yeah. But now she freaking confused. Like, all right, Dad, I told you go ahead and get married, but my friend?
And honestly, I don't think that's what Rhaenyra was hoping for.
Yeah.
Look at her. She's storming out, too. I'm pretty sure she was not expecting...
I mean, I think both options were still pretty terrible. A 12-year-old child for your friend. I mean...
Guys!
If you're looking at it from a point of view for, like, power-wise, then it's like he should have married, Okay, let's wait.
I've always thought of you and I as having been made from the same cloth.
Who is this?
Daemon. I was thinking that in my head.
Did you call me to Driftmark to remind me of my low standing, Lord Corlys? Or was there some other reason?
He's trying to use you, if I'm being honest.
Is he really?
Yes.
Did he in the first episode tell him to pick Daemon? He did.
Okay, let me hear his proposition.
I will not have Driftmark beggared while our king idles himself with feasts and balls and tourneys.
I will speak of my brother as I wish. You will not.
Oh, see, I like that little tension there. I like that.
We are the realm's second sons, Daemon. Our worth is not given. It must be made.
Okay, maybe not used, but
I don't think he's using
He's
him.
not. Maybe not
He's
used,
not.
but I think.
And why do that look like the disease that was in Game of Thrones?
I don't know.
And that whole place got deserted. Remember when Jorah and Tyrion was going through that place?
I don't know.
Wasn't
Whatever
it
those
Valeria?
craft theater things are, or whatever. Anyway, maybe Lord Corlys isn't. He's not using him. But,
He's not using him.
But he's
not using him in the way where it's like, okay, now because I'm in this situation, let me try to butter you up so you can be on my side. I don't think he's doing
he
that.
needs help. He just needs help.
I don't think...
Because from when I said all the way in the beginning, he is worried about his house. At the end of the day, in my opinion, because once the shipping lanes, he said, are destroyed, his house is crippled. Who would want that? He's being straightforward to him. Daemon is being straightforward right back to him, saying, don't talk about my... relax, you know? I'll help you, but relax on my brother.
Yeah.
So I think the perspectives are clear between the both of them. So I think he's using them, but maybe they are going to help each other out in certain ways by Daemon somehow becoming a higher position, and then Lord Corlys's situation is dealt with. But go ahead.
I don't think the reason I was saying I don't think Lord Corlys is using, because since the first episode when they was talking about heirs, he said Daemon should be heir. And it was Otto like, no, Daemon can't be heir because of yada yada yada. I feel like Corlys, he actually isn't trying to do things just for himself. I think he is overall looking at it from the realm. It's Otto, and Otto also manipulating other people at
his own daughter.
Yeah, like his own daughter, and other people there sitting around who's trying to make decisions for the king, for Otto to be in the higher position. Because like I said, he was doing all that for his daughter just so that he could remarry. Because think about it, his wife died. He's, you know what? Let me make my daughter go comfort the king. And then when we talk about this whole thing about marriage, and think about how fast he was bringing up marriage to him. Yeah. He's the one who was bringing it up, like, oh, can't remarry, this and that. And it forces him, and he probably knew Lord Corlys was going, or Corlys was going to go to Viserys and say, like, marry his daughter, and he probably knew that Otto was going to say no because he's too young. So, like I said...
Otto, what?
Otto's daughter is too young to marry Viserys.
I think you're mixing that stuff up. You said Otto was gonna say no.
Oh no, I meant to say Otto knew that Viserys was gonna say no to wedding Lord Corlys' daughter because she's too young, and that's why he was already getting his daughter to get so comfortable with him, and that's why it was no surprise to him. That's when he said like, "Oh yeah, I choose Sir Alicent of Hightower." You saw him; he had like a little. He
definitely didn't have a surprise face.
Yeah, he had like a little smirk. You're right. So. And then the reason why I was bringing this up is because why does it look like that disease that's happening? That's the same thing. I don't know if it's grayscale.
I don't know if it's
it does look like grayscale. And if I'm not tripping, I thought, was it when freaking when Jorah and Tyrion was on that boat? Then they go through Old Valyria or something like that, wherever. Yeah. And what is Corlys saying right now? He keeps talking about like he needs
Corlys, right?
I'm sorry, I keep saying his name wrong. He keeps talking about protecting his house. So it seems like, I know it says like I'm fast forwarding to Game of Thrones, but it's making me think of how I feel like Otto is really manipulating these situations, and I wonder how it all really tarnished like the whole house.
Sophie, I thought you were gonna talk about the. I don't know. You just confused me. Like what? Your whole point was. I thought you were about to talk about house, and then you were like the whole what?
I think Otto is really showing clearly that Otto is making these decisions for his own gain. And you can see it happening.
You just said that.
Right, but I'm saying it's happening, and it's not even just about like him trying to make get his daughter to marry into Viserys, like marry Viserys. It's also about like taking Lord Corlys. How do you say his name? I'm sorry, guys. I keep saying his name wrong.
Lord Corlys.
Yeah, I feel like Otto also want Lord Corlys' house to go down and crumble. I feel like he's doing a lot of things.
Okay, because I feel like at the meetings, right, it was times where he was talking about the whole crab feeder things, and Hightower was just like, whatever.
Right, and he was also saying too, like, oh, you don't even have a seat at the table. Like, kind of, like, he's kind of like making all the decisions, even though he's handed the king. It's like, it sounds like he's trying to benefit himself as compared to the realm.
And Daemon is right. Daemon is right about his brother. Viserys is a little weak.
He is.
Because
he can't speak
like,
up for himself.
I don't get. He can't even come
Yeah.
up with opinions on it. He needed another person to decide on that. And at the end of the day, he still went with Alicent. So, to me, the better option probably would have been the younger girl and just waited, because I don't think I trust the Otto.
I don't trust Otto.
And I feel like Corlys is maybe a little bit more trustworthy, even though his own wife literally, you know, was in a position where she wanted power too and she didn't get it. I feel like the trust there and the logic behind it there, because they're literally the old Valyria house and they're one of the richest houses. So it's like,
right, that makes sense.
Why wouldn't you pick that option and just deal with it and try to work your way around it?
And they will be allies
But
too. Like I said, I feel like overall, Lord Corlys, he's not even.
And Rhaenyra agreed. Rhaenyra agreed. Rhaenyra, she don't even, like, she was trying to prove herself as being this person, but it seemed like she disagreed and she was like, you know what? I'm not gonna ever be queen. Go ahead, Dad. Go get that new wife. Like, that's how it just came off. Like,
I think she was also
ahead.
just trying to comfort him that he should be able to make his own decisions, and he made.
So basically, Rhaenyra's just being a W daughter.
Basically,
and not caring about herself.
Right, and also like
Okay,
trying to
I like
find that
that.
connection with her dad, because it shows like
I like that.
their
that.
relationship isn't like
I like that.
up here, you know. So I think it's also her just not like she don't want to run her dad, but she wants to communicate with him and see how he make decisions and stuff like that. But yeah, I said, like, I don't know, it's like hard to like watch this and not like see things in Game of Thrones, because I don't know why, whatever that crab eater thing, I think that's what started Grayskull. That's what it's.
I know you did say that.
And it's kind of showing too, because Viserys isn't taking that deal of marrying Lord Corlys' daughter. It's like it's going to foreshadow how his house is going to crumble.
Okay, that's the point you were trying to get
Yes.
to. You couldn't get
I'm
to last
sorry.
time, right? Okay, all right, okay. I see what you're saying, right? Because where's the house? Where's Valerian? Where's it at?
Yeah.
In Game of Thrones,
And-
unless we missed it.
No, in Game of Thrones, when Jorah and Tyrion was going through, he was literally talking about how it got infected and stuff like that. So yeah.
Good point. Good catch. Cause I think that might have been it. Correct us if we're wrong. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Smash the like button, guys, like y'all usually do. And we're gonna try to get these episodes out very consistently. If you haven't noticed, we started Better Call Saul 2. We did some movies recently. Go check those out. And we'll see y'all
on the next one.
Perfect.